Yo, what's up, family? Hey, today we're gonna do a video about a roach, the difference between an actual cockroach and a fly. Now, when I'm talking about a cockroach or a fly, the reason I'm saying that is because a lot of y'all be tripping because of the ignorance, you know. Ignorant means you don't understand. Just like the title of one of my videos called Ignorant. It does not mean stupid, it means you don't know. Now think about it. A lot of us, think about the times when you was in that restaurant, right? Eating your food. But just because you seen a roach crawl on the wall or on the floor away from you, you was disgusted, right? You was like, oh no, I can't eat in this place. They got it. I seen a roach. But isn't it ironic? You ridicule that restaurant or that roach, but yet and still, you more than likely are the same person that when you was in that Dunkin' Donuts Krispy Kreme or whatever, and they had a sample tray, and there was a fly or so every now and then that would fly over the stuff and fly on it, you just swat the fly away and you still ate that donut, right? Or when you was in that bakery and you seen the flies flying around the pastries, you didn't think nothing about it, all the gnats and stuff, right? Well, let me tell you, here's the difference. Or how about when you was at the grocery and you went in the section, you ordered, give me $1 worth of turkey or whatever the case, and you seen a fly or two inside the casing around the meat. You didn't think nothing about it. But you won't deal with it if you seen a roach. But here's the difference. The difference is, and I spoke about this before, but I wanted to touch on it again. The difference is, if you see a roach in a restaurant, a house, or whatever that is, that's because the people are not clean. Rather it's the restaurant or a person's house. They're not clean, because a roach is a scavenger. A roach goes to find where he can find food. That's what a roach does. So if you're a nasty person, you don't clean up, you leave a mess, you leave food around, yes, there's a possibility you may have roaches. But that's all it is. But a roach is actually a clean bug. It cleans itself all the time. But here's the difference. If a fly is, how many times a person, I remember I made that mistake when I was a kid. Let's say I was eating my peanut butter and jelly sandwich, right? And a fly flew in the window and landed on my sandwich. I've seen people do this a lot. I made the mistake. A fly landed on my sandwich. You know what I would do? I would swat the fly away, and then I would still eat my sandwich like it was nothing. Not realizing. Think about the difference, y'all. Have you ever seen a roach? See how y'all, I'm gonna see, y'all give the roach such a bad reputation. But like my wife say, both bugs are nasty,
that's what
right?
I was getting ready to say to you. Either way, they are both are nasty.
But here's the difference. Watch this. Here's the difference. Have you ever seen a roach eat shit, defecation, doodle, whatever sounds best to you? Have you ever seen a roach eat that? No.
No, but it's still nasty.
Okay, but watch my point. Watch my point.
Right,
You've never seen a roach eat doodle, right? But a fly do. A fly would be eating a bunch of dog doodle or what kind of doodle. After eating the doodle, it would fly into your window, land on your sandwich, defecate on your sandwich, spit the food up on your sandwich, and then regurgitate it over and over back into his mouth. But we don't think nothing about it because it's just a fly. We swat it away and still eat it, not realizing that fly is disgusting. Just like you got that other fly called the botch fly. If you over like in Brazil or something like that, if the botch fly get on you, and it lays an egg in your body, damn, I'm gonna get my words all messed up. If it lays an egg in your body, no, it's gonna lay with a lava in your body, which means a big old, like a bug is gonna grow in your body, look like a worm, and you gotta get it out.
Yeah, plus you're infected, right?
Yeah, that's a botch fly. But my point is, have you ever seen a roach? Here's a comparison. You ever seen a roach eat a dead body? No. But flies do. A fly will eat a dead body. A fly will evolve out of a dead body. A fly will eat at a dead body, live around a dead body, and then fly in your window, your restaurant, or whatever. And most people just swat the fly away and think nothing about it.
Okay, but let me tell you a little story, Bobby. Remember when we was in the
Look at that bug right there. I don't even know what kind of bug it is.
We was living in Elizabeth, and we actually went to someone's house, and their house was very, very nasty. And all we seen was roaches crawling everywhere.
Well, like I said.
So that's what I said, that roaches are nasty.
Like I said.
Flies do too.
You're right.
I'm saying, roaches
like I said in the beginning, if you have roaches, that's because you are a nasty person. You don't clean up like you should. You're leaving food around. You're not getting rid of your food in a proper way, in a clean way. You're leaving it around. You're leaving a mess. You're leaving sticky stuff around. You're leaving food around. Therefore, you're going to attract a scavenger, a roach. Think about it. How many times a lot of us when we was kids, we was over, let's say grandma's house, our house, right? And if you make a house hostile for a bug, it can't live in your house. In other words, if you keep a real clean house, like you got that auntie, that uncle, whatever, right? And we laugh like, man, he keep his house so clean, man, it's spotless. A bug can't survive in it because you're making it hostile. A roach. They can't survive in it because it's like, it's so clean. You know how you might go in a person's house, it's so nasty and dirty and stinking. We'd be like, oh my gosh, I got to get out of here. It's too nasty. It's stinking. That's the opposite for a roach. A roach would go in the house. If it's too clean, it'd be like, oh my gosh, I got to get the hell up out of here. It's too clean up in here. You know what I'm saying? So back to my point, what I said with Abuela. How many times back in the days, a lot of us, you went over Abuela house, Abuela / grandma, same thing, just Abuela means grandma in Spanish. Remember Abuela and grandma, a lot of us, our grandmothers was the type, remember she used to clean the whole house with what? Clorox, right? She would clean it with bleach, right? And she would use so much bleach that when we came in the house, we'd be like, Grandma, how much bleach you use? And she'd be like, I use bleach all the time to clean all the germs around here. I don't use them fancy things, what y'all call it, fabulous, some stuff that y'all use, that fancy stuff. I use bleach. But see, when she would use the bleach and all that, that will make it hostile for a bug like a roach. It don't want nothing that's clean. It can't survive in an area that's clean. I want a place where a person, unfortunately, God says, in the projects where they discard their food in such a nasty way. You know, they just throw it out the window, throw trash all around, got food everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's what a roach wants. This is not a roach.
What kind of bug is that?
I don't know, but this is a big bug, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you, look how big it is. I'm gonna show y'all. This is about 3 inches. That's a big bug. I don't know what kind of bug it is. But anyway, that's the difference. See, a fly is what you want to be saying, oh no, man, there's flies around here. Now I don't want nothing to eat in this place. I went to like I said, you went to the grocery store and this fly is flying around the meat, and then you talking about you want to eat something? No, that's what you don't want. But if you see a roach, I'm not saying that that's good, but what I am saying, there is a distinctive difference. Look at all these ethnic type of people, right? That they got their food all on the sidewalk, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, whatever ethnic person, you know what I'm talking about. They sell their food right on the sidewalk. Flies all over the food, and people still just grab the food like it's nothing. But let them see a roach, a simple roach. They be like, oh my gosh, that's disgusting. No, it's actually the other way around. Because remember, roaches eat shit. They eat dead bodies, carcasses, and everything. You don't see roaches do that. That's what flies do. Flies eat shit, carcasses, and everything. Roaches are just scavengers. Learn the difference, folks. So for now on, think about it. If you keep a real clean house, you are making it hostile for that roach. It can't live in it. Now, fly in your window and fly out, whatever the case. But if you live in a funky, stinky house, that's what's going to attract either one of them, a fly or a roach. But there is a difference. You must know the difference. A fly eats nasty stuff and dead bodies. Roaches don't. Roaches are nothing but scavengers. They are looking around to see where I can find something where people are leaving stuff out, because they are the real nasty ones. The people are. But if you keep a clean house and all that, trust me, if a roach came in their house, as quick as it came in, it'd be like, I gotta get the hell up out of here, man. They keep this shit too clean. I can't live like this. This is too clean. It's crazy as that may sound.
You speak about flies and roaches, but I think anything that crawls or moves, crawls have been moved / moves, it's just nasty.
See, she bugging.
In the house at all.
She bugging. See,
I'm so against that.
My wife is tripping. Know why? Because this is why I try to get through to her, like a lot of people out there. You want to kill the bee because the bee flies. You go, oh my God. See, that's movies. Movies scaring you. Because really, if they wiped out all the bees on this planet, you wouldn't have most of the fruits and vegetables that you eat. You wouldn't have a lot of the foods. They pollinate. They have a purpose. A lot of bugs have a purpose. You don't like the geckos or whatever. The geckos eat a lot of the bugs that's in your house or around your house. You don't like the spiders. There's a spider about 3 feet, and about every 3 foot in everybody's house, behind the wall, under the wall, or in the ceiling, in the crevice. Those spiders, they're eating bugs around you, mosquitoes or whatever.
Okay,
see?
well, let me just clear this out. If it's outside the nature world, I respect that, and they can live. I would not even dare kill them or go near them, because but if they're in my house, our house, no, that's something that you say, it's a no-no.
I get what you're saying.
But I will not be against them because they're outside doing their thing.
Yeah. So the main purpose of the whole video is the misconception of the comparison of a fly on someone's food and a roach even just close to someone's food. It is a horrible comparison that people make, that they put the roach as it's so disgusting, and they act like the fly is not a big deal, and it's actually, it is hugely the other way around. You should be concerned when you see flies. If you see roach, you just say, man, y'all need to do a better job of keeping this place clean. That's all that is. But hey, something for you to think about today and every day. Something, remember how Arsenio Hall used to say, something that just make you go, And on that note, subscribe, share, like, and comment. Peace.